I think that the gooning culture is getting out of hand.
Like that shit, it really got out of hand, gang. Like if I had 30 seconds, like imagine if my phone was dying, right? My phone is on its last percentage. Like let's just say I got 2% left. I'ma try to spank my shit before my shit hit 1% and my phone die. You never put yourself to a meat time trial, gang. Y'all niggas ain't never been a elite gooner and really, somebody say get a girl. You think me getting a girl gonna stop me from gooning?
It's nothing to play with, you know. It's nothing to play with. You don't want to do any work when you're battling addiction. You don't want to lock in when you're battling addiction. Because you're carrying around all these lustful thoughts, all these lustful images. And it's actually stopping you from being the best that you could be. And people keep going back to it. Keep going back to it. They know that it's bad for them and they keep going back to it. You have to understand that one of the ways in which the enemy attacks you, the negative energy, the opposition, is through the things that it knows you like. It's up for us to be strong, and it's up for us to understand that not everything that glitters is gold. Not every opportunity is a good opportunity. We have to have self-control. It's permeating the minds. It's permeating the minds of a lot of us, man. To the point where all you can think about is lust. The same way people have food addiction. As soon as they eat, they thinking to themselves, man, when's the next time I'm going to eat again? So you could be like that brother Reggie. No hate to Reggie, but I'm just using Reggie as an example. Phone on 5%, phone on 1%. And you still trying to goon. It shows that we don't have discipline or power over our lustful desires. And for some men, that's okay. They don't care. They want to have the fun. You got to let them have the fun. People have to want help in order for them to have change. People have to want to change. And there's definitely what I'm noticing in society. People who don't care to change, people who don't care, people who don't have any shame in the lust that they have. And I feel like we don't take serious enough what that means. In my opinion, what that means is that they will do anything to goon. When lust becomes so vast, when it's 80% of the internet, meaning that no matter what site you go on or what social media application you go on, there's possibility for advertisement, or there's possibility for you seeing something on your Explore, right? And I can help you clean up your Explore page. Like my Explore page, it's looking clean because all I see on there is motivation. You got to block accounts. You got to restrict accounts. And you got to follow accounts that align with who you want to be. You have to use social media as a tool. You don't want social media to use you. And I think a lot of times what's going on in society right now is that social media is using people. And people aren't using social media to the best of their abilities. So I have a free masterclass that y'all can sign up for, where I can show you exactly what I did to clean up my socials, and that'll be below. What I want you to understand is you have to guard yourself. Scripture says to guard your eyes, right? Scripture also says that adultery begins in the heart. It begins within. Just the mere fact of you thinking of lustful things, especially if you're in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship. You want to prove to yourself that you're disciplined enough. It's just that simple. As men, we have to be disciplined enough. And if you're not disciplined enough to control your flesh, then that means that something else is controlling it for you. Right? I repeat that. If you're not disciplined enough to control your flesh, to observe it and direct it and be in control of your own flesh, then that means that something else is in control of your flesh. It's like we spoke about earlier, that food addiction, when people are always worried about their next meal. There's a lust addiction when people are always worried about their next goon, their next session, their next lustful desire. And it's up for you to break out of that. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity to break out of that because of the shame that we spoke about, because of the guilt, because of how they feel. But there's a lot of brothers that have broken free from this. There's a whole nother side to this that you guys probably don't get. It's the fact that people are breaking free from lust. People are in control of their flesh. And they're utilizing their spirit. They're focused on their purpose. It's purpose over pleasure. And they're able to access higher levels of thinking. And you can too. Because when you think about it, when you're always lustful, what level is that? What type of level is that? What type of life is that? When that's all you can think about, when you don't have the capacity for more. I believe that when you break free from lust, you begin to have the capacity for more. Think about who you are once you defeat lust. Think about who you can be. Think about all the activities that you do. Think about all the books that you read. Think about all the intellectual conversations that you have. Because the thing with lustful imagery is that, yeah, you could do it one time, but then you're going to want to do it again and again and again. And it truly does form a sort of addiction. It really can. So to avoid things getting any worse, you have to put yourself in a position to break free. You have to put yourself in a position where you have the tools that you need to break out of temptation, to break away from your lustful desires. I asked you before, but I'm going to ask you again. Who are you when you defeat lust? Who do you want to be? And what is that version of yourself doing right now? It's purpose over pleasure, and it always was, and it always is. Because once you put your purpose first, everything works out. Putting your purpose first, in simple terms, keeping your priorities in check. Prioritizing the things that matters as a man. You have to. Because if you don't, you start prioritizing the things that don't matter. You start prioritizing the things that don't add value into your life. And I believe that it's time for us to rise above all of that. Who are you when you break free from lust? We haven't asked that question. We don't know. Because nobody's asked us, right? All we could think about is lust. And the saddest part is that thoughts turn into actions. Actions turn into consequences. You want to make sure that the thoughts that you're having is cleaner than the thoughts that you're having now. You want to make sure it's coming from a higher level of thinking, a higher place, a higher consciousness, so you can start living the life that you want. A better life, a peaceful life, a life without addiction, so you can actually start to improve, so you can actually start to make progress. Pleasure stops you from progress because pleasure keeps you in the comfort that you're in or that you desire. Breaking free from pleasure allows you to have access to the true pleasures of life. Simply breathing, being present, being grateful, going on a walk. There's a lot to enjoy with life. But a lot of times you don't have access to it because the pleasure, the lust, it permeates everything in your mind, and that's all you want to chase after. So you're no longer chasing after your purpose because you replaced purpose with pleasure. So it's time for you to break free from lust. And that's why I want you to join the chosen ones. Because that's where people are making a lot of results. That's where I give a lot of game. We got 90 plus videos that can help you break free and help you be on your purpose. You have to understand that you are chosen. That God has chosen you for this life. For you to have a purpose. And for you to evolve into the man that you know you can be. None of this is by mistake. If you are struggling with this, go get the help that you need. Click the link below to join the chosen ones. I love you guys. I appreciate you. It's time for us to break free from temptation. Temptation will always tempt you. And if you don't have the right tools, it's going to be very hard for you to safeguard yourself. You're supposed to be tempted. Right? But the key is, can we break free? Can we break free? If I didn't learn to defeat that, she probably wouldn't be sitting here. I had to man up. When you're dealing with lust, that's some little boy stuff. And we got to be honest about that as men. We got to come together and we got to help each other. If you really, really going through lust, bro, like I'm talking about, it's really bad. DM me the word brotherhood. You might need more than the chosen ones if it's really getting to that point. You were going to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm proud of you, and I don't know who else better to teach men how to defeat that than you, or at least someone who's gone through it. It's not like you've been married since the beginning of time. You came out perfect, and then you know everything. He had to struggle to even sit here before you. So this is information that he's had to go through. That he's offering you for really, it's pretty cheap. It's $11 a month. And I will see like the craziest thing pop up on my feed. And it's like you have these big bodybuilder men admitting that they have a porn addiction, admitting that they're paying for OnlyFans. And you look at them and you're like, how? But that made me, because I didn't realize how big of an issue it was until you brought it to my attention. And then I'm like,